You're watching the ACC Digital Network, presented by Ruby Tuesday. And the final in Atlanta, Georgia Tech 38 and Wofford 19. With James Bates, West Durham. You know, these openers are always interesting. Sometimes the script plays, the big guy beats the little guy, and there's a big margin of victory, and a lot of people play, and everybody goes home happy. Or you get tussles for any indescript amount of time, 30 seconds or 1 minute, right?
Yeah, we had a tussle, and
yes,
it was
did.
a tussle, really. Believe it or not, the scoreboard may not look that way, the final score, but it was a tussle through and through today. And I'll guarantee you that Paul Johnson's team wasn't surprised because he's told them all week long just how tough a Mike Ayers coached football team is. And I was impressed with Wofford as well today.
Absolutely. The Terriers had some big plays, but Georgia Tech, on their opening possession, marched right down the field.
Right down the field. They do it through the air and on the ground. Zach Laskey capping it off. And how about this? 92 yards for Ray Smith. Our buddy George Matthews had a highlight from the 20. Said nothing between him and the goal line but fresh air. And that's what it was for Ray Smith there, Wes.
And in the second half, 4 second-half possessions, and Justin Thomas and DeAndre Smelter turned it into their own personal air show.
They really did, and finishing the game strong. We saw some misses early in the game from Justin Thomas that were pretty throws and say, hey, this guy might be okay. Once he calmed down and started hitting his targets, and his targets started taking advantage of that rock in their hands, like Smelter there at the end, well, it was showtime for the offense finally. And you know what? What I really thought that Georgia Tech was how the energy was contagious. Once the offense really started clicking, you saw a little bit of a spark on the defensive side of the ball, and even in special teams. Remember when we had Golden with his big punt return.
No question about it. Over 500 yards today for Georgia Tech. Justin Thomas, 282 through the air. 38-19 the final. The Jackets headed to New Orleans next Saturday to meet Tulane. And you've been watching the ACC Digital Network, presented by Ruby Tuesday.